Howdy folks, back today with another video, and if you could guess it, yep, more carbon fiber. Today our friends at Extreme Online Store sent us over the front lip kit to install, and that's what we'll be putting on today. I'll show you how they suggest you install it, and then I'll show you how I'm gonna install it. And I feel like my way is a much better way. So let's get into it. Let's first talk about what you'll need to do this job. They have a packet of stuff that they send you, which includes some double-sided tape, as well as some self-tapping screws. And I've got a few extra things that we're gonna use instead. Let me show you here. I personally am against running self-tapping screws into plastic to hold something else on. So I'm not going to use those. What I did do though is got this riv nut kit. If you're not familiar with riv nuts, it's a more mechanical connection between the two pieces that you're installing. You install the threaded inserts into the piece that you're attaching to, and they pinch down and squeeze down like a rivet does. This rivet nut setter accomplishes that by you screw the riv nut onto the end of it, and then as you actuate this, it actually pinches and squeezes the nuts against the plastic of the bumper. So once you've got those installed, it's a permanent threaded insert, and it again is just a better mechanical connection than some self-tapping screws. So I'll show you how to put all that together. The first step of the process is going to be to get the car up off the ground. For those of you that don't have a lift and you're doing this in your driveway, on jack stands or jacks, or even laying on your back, I feel for you. That sucks. But I do have a lift at my disposal, so I'm going to use that. It'll make things much easier. I do also want to say that if you gained any kind of value from my YouTube channel, watching my videos, please do myself and yourself a favor. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to get to the YouTube partner program. So if you ever find it so in your heart, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks. Up off the ground now, and we can see what we're doing. So let me grab the splitter, I'll bring it over, I'll show you how it looks. Now all the holes in the splitter are pre-drilled, and around one of each of those holes is a rubber grommet that actually rests against the front bumper to cut down on, I guess, vibration, damage, wear, all things like that. But it uses a mix between already used hardware in the front bumper, plus it wants you to add some of your own in those self-tapping screws. So I'm going to take out the hardware that already exists in the bumper that it wants to use, and then I'll use that to hold the splitter up to figure out where I need to set my riv nuts for those screws that we're going to add. So let me show you what that looks like. Now, I should be able to put the splitter back up, put those screws back in location, and that be enough to hold the splitter while I figure out what I want to do about the other holes. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so I've loosely installed the splitter with the factory hardware. You can tell there are some gaps, and it does definitely need that other support. Now we'll have to mark some holes, figure out where we're going to install the riv nuts. Looks good though. And that thing's tough. I like the contour with the front bumper. It's a very nice piece from Extreme Online Store. And if that's something that you're interested in, visit extremeonlinestore.com, and they've got parts for your GR Corolla or many other makes and models. Give them a visit there and see if there's anything that you like that they have. Okay, so my plan was to use the self-tapping screws they provided to go ahead and run up through the pre-drilled holes, and those self-tapper screws would mark the area that I needed to drill for the rib nuts. I figured what better to mark it than to just use the screws they provided. But now that I've got them all in, I really kind of don't want to take it back down again. It's actually super solid, super secure, and I feel like that's probably okay. If I ever have to take it off in the future, maybe I'll go ahead and install the rib nuts then, but I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. It looks great. Super secure, and I really enjoy it. So I'm just gonna leave it that way. Looks sick. I will get it back down on the ground here and give you guys a better look of it. But man, Extreme Online Store knocked it out of the park with this one. And there we have it, guys. Lift installed, and it looks great. I've said it before, but carbon fiber up against Toyota's heavy metal color goes so well together. Looks fantastic. And again, like I said, if I ever have to take it off, I'll drill the holes, I'll install the rib nuts, but in the meantime, I'll see how secure this feels. I'll keep an eye on it. If it feels like it's loosening any at all, or if I just don't feel safe with it, I'll go ahead and take it off and install the rib nuts. But looks great for now, and I'm gonna leave it that way. I wanna again thank our sponsor, ExtremeOnlineStore.com. And I wanna thank each and every one of you for watching. Again, if you have a moment, hit the subscribe button. Trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. It would be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.